What's up, fam squad? It's me, Saf, back with another I haven't seen my semi-latest video. I, uh, I, um, I pretty much chose which state would be greatest for me to live in based on my preferences, and I ended up with Colorado. Now, considering this state is, this video is pretty much the exact opposite of that, it being about which state would be not greatest for me. In honor of two white kids yell at each other for 3 hours day, also known as Election Day, I will be doing another video on the United States. So, since Colorado was pretty much my number one pick, I'll just cross that out since, it's a good state based on my preferences. I really hope it's not one of these generic shit states. But, I wouldn't really count Tennessee or Georgia in that. Because if so, then I wasted what I think is a pretty good joke. About Election Day, that is. So, here goes! Yeah! Alaska. Too many mean people, not enough real people, and not only is it melting, it's cold as shit. Perfect. Hawaii? I could live in Hawaii, so I'll just cross that out. Washington. It's literally ranked as one of the best states to live in, if not the best, and since I already want to go to college there, I just gotta... Oregon. Good enough. California. Good enough. Idaho. There's gotta be something good. I haven't really heard anything bad about Idaho, so. Nevada. I don't even really like Las Vegas, and considering the rest is just cold desert and mean people, I could say it's a pretty shitty state to live in. You stay. Utah. Seems good enough, and, Hereditary takes place there, but it's pretty, and it seems to God night people. Arizona. Good enough. Pretty much every state that borders California except Nevada is good enough. It is good enough. Montana. I wouldn't really want to live there. Same with Wyoming, not enough people. New Mexico. I've heard the state's shit is shit. So it stays. Boring stays. Boring stays. Boring stays. The Wizard of Oz seems kind of interesting, so Kansas. Oklahoma. Now this is where the guy who made Bully and Kids, the movies, is from. And since those movies fucked me up for days, I will leave Oklahoma on. Texas. I live here, so, yeah. And I enjoy living here, too. Minnesota! It's also ranked as one of the best states to live in, so... Iowa. Seems not that boring anymore, so get the fuck out of my face. Missouri. I suppose I wouldn't want to live here, so you stay. Arkansas. Of course I wouldn't want to fucking live here. Same thing with Louisiana. Since I edited my videos, I've been looking back on this video, and Jesus Christ, I felt very vocal. Come on, Mr. Minnesota! And then there's something else. Louisiana. Jesus Christ, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if I ate a weed brownie or something, but, Christ. Yeah, I know, it's pretty cringy, but at the same time, I'm still cringing too. I'm the one who has to edit this godforsaken video and cut out the parts that you don't have to see, yet I do. So, there isn't really a point to this editor's note, just realize that, hey, I realize that this is fucking weird. Good God. No. Wisconsin. I could live. I would actually enjoy living in Wisconsin, so get the fuck out of my face. Times two. Illinois. I already don't really like Chicago, since it seems dirty and polluted and windy and cold, so yeah, it stays. And besides, if I already don't like Chicago, which is, pretty much the most famous thing about Illinois, what else is there? Fucking corn?
East St. Louis?
Is that a good thing?
No.
I mean, on the one hand, I do like corn. Yeah, it still gets to stay. I didn't mean to press that. Kentucky. I would love to live in Kentucky. I like horses. They're cool. Same thing with Tennessee. Not about the horses. I just really like Tennessee.
Memphis.
Mississippi.
Gonna
go to Mississippi. I would not want to live in Mississippi, so it stays. Indiana. Indiana is pretty much the worst state for me. It's either too hot or too cold. It's moist, it's polluted, it's got too many factories. It's pretty much New Jersey, so it stays.
Get the fuck out of here, Indiana.
Yeah. Well, no, it's supposed to stay, dumbass. Oh, Michigan. I would like to live in Michigan so it can get the fuck out of my faces.
Get out!
Okay, Alabama. I would actually enjoy living in Alabama, so it's got to go.
Alabama.
Ohio. On the one hand, some places in Ohio seem very nice to live in. On the other hand, there's Toledo. So, it doesn't stay. I could live in Ohio. Since I don't really know how the fuck this stuff would work, I suppose, I'll just go from Maine to Florida. Maine. I would not really want to live in Maine. Not because I think it's a bad state, but because it doesn't really suit what I enjoy. Cause,
not enough people.
Yeah, there's not enough people. So it'll stay. But at the same time, it's kind of like a technicality. New Hampshire. Now, I'm from New Hampshire. But I wouldn't want to live there. Actually, I kind of would, because, like, the southern portion is more populated than the northern portion. So, you know what? Screw it. New Hampshire's off the list.
Out of here! Get out, New Hampshire!
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Vermont. Vermont seems boring as shit, but it also looks pretty, so I can get out. I could live
Get
in...
out of here, Vermont!
Jesus Christ! Actually, no. If I didn't like it... Wait, huh? Well, shit, now I'm confused. Vermont. I could live in Vermont, so... Get out of here.
Ow.
Massachusetts. I would actually enjoy living in Massachusetts. Since it's near New York and it's near New Hampshire, it's got to get out. Oh, look, it's like a sad face. Connecticut. I would despise living in Connecticut. It seems shitty as hell, so it'll stay.
Fuck in there, Connecticut.
Fuck. Rhode Island. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in Rhode Island, so I guess it stays, but it's not as bad as fucking Connecticut.
Worst state you want to live in Connecticut?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. God damn it,
Jesus Christ. Pennsylvania, I'm not so sure. Again, I like parts of it. I like the western portion immensely.
Philly.
I don't really like Philadelphia, so you know what? It gets out because I like more of it than I hate more of it. New Jersey, I've already lived here, so it can fuck off.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't want to live here because it's so fuck... You know, New Jersey's kind of a gray area for me, so you know what? It'll stay. I don't...
Yeah. Stay there, New Jersey. You're gonna be left all alone.
If you don't shut up! Oh yeah, I forgot. New York. I wouldn't want to live in New York. I don't really know why, I just wouldn't. Delaware. I would hate to live in Delaware. Actually, wait, why am I crossing out these states I don't want to live in? It's gotta stay there, yeah. Delaware. I wouldn't want to live in Delaware, so it stays. Maryland. I would not want to live in Maryland. I don't even really like Baltimore that much, so it stays. Pretty much all the Mid-Atlantic is staying.
And it's right next to D.C. The worst city in the country, probably.
Okay. West Virginia. I could live in West Virginia. In fact, West Virginia isn't as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Yeah, there's some bad parts, but not that as bad. It's not like ancestral hillbillies live there. I mean, there's hillbillies, but they aren't ancestral. Fun fact! Most incest actually occurs in the Midwest. I just circled Colorado in the Midwest. I didn't mean to do that. I'm immensely sorry for my actions. Okay, where was the other one? Oh, yes, Virginia. I would like to live in Virginia, so it can fuck right off. God damn it. Same with North Carolina, South Carolina.
North Carolina.
South Carolina.
I
I could live in South Carolina. Georgia. I would actually enjoy living in Georgia. Florida. Same as Ohio. I guess, like, the northern portion, it doesn't seem as good. But at the same time, some parts are good, like...
Orlando.
Well, that's in the south. So, you know, it's good. Alright. Round 2. Alaska. Alaska still stays. It's shit as hell. Nevada still stays. It's shit as hell. Say, Montana, if I had to, I could live there, so... Boop. Wyoming. It's pretty. Nevada, not Nevada, New Mexico. I still wouldn't want to live there. North and South Dakota. North Dakota, I could live in South Dakota. So North Dakota still stays because it's colder and it's not as pretty. Nebraska. I could live in Nebraska, I guess, but it's just so fucking flat. Missouri, I could also live in Missouri. Arkansas, I still wouldn't really, live there because I don't want to fucking die. Same with Oklahoma or Louisiana. Illinois, still, it's just so fucking bleak. Same with Indiana. I could live in Maine, so, boop. I guess I could live in Connecticut, but I wouldn't really want to. So, it actually stays.
Don't put that, please.
Rhode Island, fuck it. It doesn't seem as bad. New York. Still too fucking dense. New Jersey.
What about the upstate of New York?
Yeah, I guess. But also, there's nasty-ass factories in certain places, so that's...
Wait, why'd you cross out New Jersey?
No, crossing out New Jersey means I could live there if I wanted to. Delaware is still boring as shit. Maryland is still boring as shit. So now it's round 3. Alaska stays. Same with Nevada, North Dakota, out of here. Oklahoma, out of here. I think Oklahoma City looks cool. It's mainly just Tulsa that got me, Arkansas stays. Louisiana, out of here. I like shrimp and French people. Oui, I'm from New Hampshire.
And New Orleans.
Well, where else do you think the French people live? Cajun, what the hell? Okay, Illinois stays. Fucking, Mississippi. I could live in Mississippi. Indiana stays. I still fucking despise it. Same with New York. Connecticut, I suppose. Alaska. No. Okay, yeah, round 4. Alaska, stay. Nevada, stay. New Mexico. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty much all these states I just don't enjoy. Okay, I'll go from right to left this round. I don't even fucking know. Still wouldn't want to live in New York. Could live in Delaware, I guess. Maryland, I guess. Indiana, still, hell no. Illinois. Well, if I get to live near Milwaukee, sure. Arkansas. I don't want to fucking die. Nevada.
Arkansas, I could live there if I wanted to.
Well, fuck you on. Nevada. I mean, all these states now, especially. I just really don't like the condensed. I mean, it's just. This shit's the size of a shrimp, and it's like one of the most populated parts of the world. I don't.
Where?
New York City or Long Island. Okay, Alaska stays. Okay, round. Fuck it. New York, fine. If I could live in upstate, like near Buffalo, fine, but at the same time, I don't know. The area it's in kind of scares me. I don't know why. Maybe I watched too many Poughkeepsie tapes kills. Indiana. Fuck it. Arkansas, fine. Now it's down to the final three, because I still wouldn't want to live in Nevada or Alaska. I'm going from, I don't even know, here to here. The left to right. Okay, round, I don't know, insert number here, Saf. When I'm editing the video. Okay, Alaska, fine. I like how it's pretty. Nevada, fuck you. Indiana, fuck you. It's down to the final two. I gotta really think about this. Okay. And the answer is... Whoa, what the hell was that? Insert drum roll if you're able to. If you know how to work that shit. And the answer is... Indiana is the one state I would never want to live in. It's so fucking bad. It's so polluted. It's got nothing of value. It doesn't look nice. There's only forests and plains. It's polluted. The sky looks whiter than Slender Man or a Polish person. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
No one who lives in Indiana is happy.
And I feel bad for the people who do live in Indiana.
Exactly.
So, Indiana, this is for you. So, Indiana, fuck you.
You're an embarrassment to the Midwest.
Fuck out of the US.
I'm sorry to...
You're the worst state in the Midwest.
I'm sorry for anybody who lives in Indiana. Not because I offended you or anything, because if you actually like Indiana, you're a fucking tool.
Yeah,
it's just
you're
that
on crack if you do.
It's like Ohio, but worse. It's like Illinois, but worse.
It's like a combination of New Jersey and like Ohio and Nevada, except combined
It's all
one
the
terrible.
It's all the bad.
Minus everything.
It's all the bad things about every state. It's so fucking nasty. I don't like Indiana. I was flying from New Jersey to Texas and we had to stop in Chicago. I was looking at Indiana. It's just so sad.
No.
And it's so nasty. Even on the ground, there's like trash everywhere. Who the fuck wants to live in Indiana?
It makes me sick just looking at it.
If you want to farm, go to Ohio or Michigan or Iowa or any state in this boring region. Or Texas, yeah. Well, it depends. If you want a cold farm, you want to not really be there. If you want a nice city, don't go there. Go to fucking Denver or Salt Lake City.
Some bad shit with that, like every single worst thing a state has. Just go to Indiana. Great state if you want to do that.
Indiana is the Indiana of America.
The India of America. But even worse than India.
No, the Indiana of America. Because it's so fucking bad. Stranger Things takes place there. There's bad government boys there.
But seriously, if you would love to go to like some state that has all the worst things about every other state and just implement it, and then just like has nothing but bad stuff, just go to Indiana. Best state if you want to do it.
There's only one pretty place I've seen in Indiana, and it's pretty much just looks like Ohio. It's this creek. I don't really know what it's called. It's like a waterfall, Mini Niagara Falls. And you know what? Just saying Mini Niagara Falls is an insult to New York, the state.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Indiana.
Yeah.
This has been Saf and not Saf Opal. Goodbye. Fuck Indiana.